Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of Easy Buckets. How are you guys doing today? Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. In this video, I got something that I guarantee you guys are going to love, especially if you're a big Kawhi Leonard fan. When talking about this upcoming offseason, when talking about free agency, Kawhi Leonard is the best available. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the possibility of Kawhi leaving the Clippers. As of right now, that's the biggest question. Will Kawhi stay or will he join another squad? And from what we are hearing, there are so much endless possibilities. So if you're a big Kawhi fan and want to know his future, you're gonna love this. But quickly before I get on with the video, I just want to say if you're new to the channel and you love basketball, welcome to Easy Buckets. My name is Soom and I make basketball videos every single day. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. It would help with the channel a lot. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about Kawhi Leonard.
I spoke to Paul. He felt comfortable. He felt comfortable here. He loves the city. He's obviously from here. So I think from his standpoint, he did a great job of coming to me and telling me how he feels before he signs the contract. Just for my situation right now, I'm just focused on this season. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm going anywhere else or staying here, but I'm just focused on the season. And, obviously if I stay healthy, the best decision is to decline a player option, but that doesn't mean I'm leaving or staying. I'm focused on the season, like I said. We'll talk about that when the time is right.
The question of what will Kawhi do this summer is what everybody is wondering right now. After watching this interview, Kawhi said that he's going to focus on this season, try to win, and then after that, he will ultimately make his choice. The Clippers just lost in Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals against the Phoenix Suns, and with the Clippers being eliminated again, you have to start to wonder if Kawhi is thinking that he might want to play for a new team, get him a better chance of winning his third championship. Kawhi will be entering this offseason with a $36 million player option, and even though that is a lot of money for 1 year, with Kawhi Leonard being 30 years old, he's still in his prime, we all believe it's smart for him to opt out and then sign a long-term contract where he gets more money and more security. From what we believe, that is what Kawhi is going to do. He's going to opt out, join open free agency, and with that being said, his options become so unlimited. So much teams want Kawhi Leonard. The biggest report we got so far is this: the Mavericks, Heat, would be top suitors for Kawhi Leonard in free agency. This was by Kevin O'Connor. Right now, we are seeing so many pictures of Kawhi and Jimmy together. We are also imagining a combo duo of Luka and Kawhi. And this was the exact report. The Mavericks and Heat plan to make a quote-unquote hard push to add Clippers star Kawhi Leonard this summer, and other teams will be in the mix as well, sources tell Kevin O'Connor of The Ringer. Leonard holds a player option for next season and is expected to bypass a $36 million salary to become a free agent. From what we believe, Kawhi is going to opt out, and then free agency, anybody can target him and offer him the best deal. There is a big possibility too that Kawhi does stay with the Clippers, and for you Clipper fans, I got a good report you guys want to read. This quote was said by Adrian Woj. "I think Kawhi is staying with the Clippers," Woj said during a conversation with Zach Lowe. He hasn't said that publicly, and he probably won't until the day he signs that contract. I know there's been some mention of Miami. Could Miami be a sleeper for him? I think he's where he wants to be geographically. I think he's gotten along very well with the organization, with management, with ownership. So after reading this, Clipper fans can kind of feel safe, because when Woj drops a bomb like this, it could mean that Kawhi is most likely going to stay. But you guys already know, in the NBA, anything is possible, and that's why for this video, I'm going to be talking about some realistic teams that want Kawhi and could get him. The first team we're going to be talking about is the Dallas Mavericks, and we just got the report that the Mavericks are going to make a hard push for Kawhi. Over the past 2 seasons, the Clippers have beaten the Mavericks in the first round of the playoffs, but what the Mavericks have shown so far is how good they're going to be and how they keep improving, especially with Luka, especially now with their new front office. After losing 2 straight years in the first round, the Mavericks have been very vocal on saying they want to rebuild and to simply bring in the best assets to surround Luka with. And that's why, if Kawhi is possible, we're hearing rumors that a Luka point guard and Kawhi small forward team up, it wouldn't make sense, as Kawhi is more of a defensive and offensive player and Luka is more of the playmaker. If the Dallas Mavericks want Kawhi, it's gonna have to be a sign and trade, and this would be the deal. It would be Kristaps Porzingis, Josh Richardson, Jalen Brunson, and 3 first-round draft picks in exchange for Kawhi Leonard. I believe this trade wouldn't be a bad idea for both sides. On the Mavericks' perspective, they have been very vocal on saying they want to get rid of Kristaps Porzingis. He was horrible for them this year in the NBA playoffs, and from what we believe, KP is going to be on the move. And if Kawhi is saying he's going to leave the Clippers, getting a potential all-star of KP, it wouldn't be a bad idea, as it's a pretty decent return. Of course, getting 3 first-round draft picks helps a lot. The Clippers lost a lot of their first-round picks trading for Paul George, so if the Mavs want a duo of Luka and Kawhi, this would be the deal. Another fun fact to know is that before New Balance, Kawhi Leonard spent a few years with Nike and actually has a pretty strong relationship with the executive Nico Harrison, who recently was just hired as the new Mavericks general manager. With Kawhi having ties to the front office, this scenario is possible. The next team on this list is talking about the Miami Heat, and the Heat are also a very popular target ever since the NBA trade deadline. Ever since making the NBA Finals last year, the Heat with Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo have gotten so much positive attention that this team is going to keep getting better season after season. But after losing the first round this year, the Heat are already making moves and they have been very vocal on saying Kawhi is their top priority. A fun fact to note is that 2 years ago, when Kawhi joined the Clippers, he actually requested the Clippers to get Jimmy Butler or Paul George. So with that being said, Kawhi has interest in teaming up with Jimmy. So if Kawhi wants to lead the Clippers this year, going to Miami is very possible, as this summer, Miami claims they're going to be in the trade market. If the Heat can offer up Tyler Hero is definitely the big part of this trade, Andre Iguodala, Goran Dragic, and 3 first-round draft picks, I believe this is the perfect sign-and trade for Miami to get Kawhi. With Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo being known as two-way players, imagine getting Kawhi, the best two-way player in the NBA. Oh boy, this Heat team would simply go to the NBA Finals. I do believe they could challenge even the Brooklyn Nets and the Milwaukee Bucks. As of right now, the Heat's best trading asset is Tyler Hero, and with so much NBA teams valuing Hero's future, if the Clippers agree, I know the Heat wouldn't mind giving up all these assets. The next team on this list is my personal favorite, and that's the possibility of Kawhi joining LeBron James and Anthony Davis on the Los Angeles Lakers. This scenario would simply be awesome. The Lakers also lost this year in the first round of the playoffs, and with that being said, they are starting their offseason super early, and right now, LeBron James is trying to recruit superstars to join him and AD. There are so many rumors out there that LeBron wants Damian Lillard, he wants Steph Curry, he wants Bradley Beal, but out of all of these players, I do believe Kawhi is more realistic, as it has to do with open free agency. Of course, signing Kawhi Leonard is not going to be easy for the Lakers. They don't have that much cap space to play around with, so if they do want to get Kawhi, the Clippers have to agree on a sign and trade. If this is the case, the Lakers can offer up Kyle Kuzma, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Montrezl Harrell, and 3 first-round draft picks. I believe this could potentially start a conversation. I'm gonna be honest though, I said it earlier, this is my favorite scenario, but if I'm gonna be on the realistic point of view, the Mavericks and the Heat have a better chance as they simply have better trading assets. But oh boy guys, imagine if this trade actually goes down. Imagine LeBron James point guard. I don't even care who the shooting guard is. Kawhi small forward and Anthony Davis power forward. This team would possibly be the best super team in NBA history. And the last team on this list is talking about the Golden State Warriors and Kawhi joining Steph Curry and Klay Thompson for a 2022 championship run. From what we believe and from what we see next season, the Warriors are going to be a lot better than this year. They're getting Klay Thompson back, and their full mindset right now is going all the way. And that's why this offseason, I do believe they're going to be aggressive. During the first round of the playoffs this year, the Warriors actually came out vocally and said they're keeping an eye on Kawhi's situation. If the Clippers lose in the playoffs and Kawhi ultimately opts out of his contract, the Warriors already said they're going to be a threat in trying to get him. And of course, the only way they can get him is if they do a sign and trade. Out of all the teams I'm mentioning today, I do believe the Warriors have the best trading assets to offer, and this would be the ultimate deal. If the Warriors can offer up Andrew Wiggins, he's there for salary matching, and of course a small forward swap, James Wiseman has to be in the deal for sure. If the Clippers lose their superstar, they have to get a rising star of James. And of course, I'm going to put Eric Pasha on the deal. And of course, 3 first-round draft picks, including this year's 7th overall pick. I believe this is the perfect trade for the Clippers, as of course, they get the best assets possible, and the Warriors get a new super team, a new dynasty. I said it earlier that I love the Lakers scenario, but imagine Steph, Klay, Kawhi, and Draymond. Oh boy, that on paper looks absolutely disgusting. But yes guys, this wraps up my video for today, talking about the possibility of Kawhi leaving the Clippers and going to a team that right now is being heavily linked to him. What's most important to me is I want to know your thoughts. Which team do you believe Kawhi will join? Will he stay with the Clippers or join any of these 4 teams? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!